What's up, guys? Welcome back to another adventure. Now we are just going to be taking us a nice little casual stroll around Dollywood today. Looks like we are in store for a busy day. We're all the way back in parking lot D. Went up to the front, there were no empty spots, had to come all the way back here. So we're going to take us a nice little tram ride and we'll see you inside the park. Alright guys, we are over into Dollywood, getting up to the front gates, and I think we're just going to take us a little stroll around, see if anything's updated, maybe grab a quick bite to eat, but I don't think we're going to be hitting too many rides. These wait times are pretty high, and I don't really feel like waiting in this sun and melting, so we may just take us a little casual stroll for the day. Now, I'm not 100% if I've shown it yet on the channel, but here is the new front porch menu. You can see they've gone back to the individual items, not the family style menu. I believe here soon we're going to be coming back and making a video on just the lunch there, trying some of those foods out that we have never experienced. Now we're just kind of making our way up here into Owens Farm. On the app it's showing Barnstorm at a 0-minute wait, so we're going to take a look at it. Not sure if we're riding, but we're at least going to walk up here and see if that app is showing the correct time. I wouldn't necessarily put that line at a 0-minute, but I'd put it at no more than 10, so not too bad of a wait. You can see coming up into Wilderness Pass, almost into Timber Canyon, they've got these little posters strewn all around. And this is a real working number. Give it a call. It may have a few little interesting clues for what's coming for next season. If you come to the park, you're going to see these everywhere. And again, that number does work, so give it a call. Now, I was wanting to stop there at the little barbecue stand across from the Eagle Sanctuary to get those little smoked chicken wings. I wanted to see if they were the same ones from the Spring Festival, just without the barbecue sauce or not, but that line was crazy. So hopefully in a circle around, it'll die down a little bit for us. I guess while we're over this way, we're going to head up into the back of Wildwood Grove and just take a look at some of the roller coaster construction update. See what's going on up there with all that construction. So here you can see they've got a lot of the ground tore up. And this is up towards the front of Wildwood Grove. See old Benjamin Bear over here doing his little meet and greets with the kids. Here's taking a look at some of the current wait times. Nothing too crazy, but nothing looking too spectacular except for, looks like Whistle Punk and Tennessee Tornado, the lowest waits. Alright, couldn't really get a great look in the back of Wildwood Grove on the construction update. And another bummer, I was going to grab some of those awesome little cheese empanadas there from Till and Harvest, but that line is almost to the front door and there is no way I want to spend 45 minutes waiting in line. That's going to be the first time that you'll see me walking by Mystery Mine after going into Wildwood Grove with nobody in line. That is temporary closed, but we're just going to overlook that little factor of that. Alright, we circled around. We're going to now take a little loop through Jukebox Junctions area and over into the country fair this time around, but not really much going on different in the park over the last few weeks. Just getting to the end of the festival we're currently. Take a look here at the food truck menu. You got the Mack truck. This one here, the Blended Peddler. They got the bowl of many colors, little Dollywood inspired bowl there with a bunch of different colored fruits. A build your own bowl option, and then you got the Gus and Sons Greek food down here. And you get a little bottled drinks too if you want something while you're thirsty. But it's showing Lightning Rod pushing a 30-minute wait, which really isn't that bad for it being around 2 o'clock. Let's walk to the side though, see if we can see how many people are standing in the line here for the, ooh. Okay, well I think we might have to go ahead and make at least one ride on lightning rod since that single rider line might be pretty low. Just gonna make our way up here and see where we meet our first set of people at. Still moving. Really not a lot in the normal line either, actually.
Sorry.
Oh, we're going right up to the front of the single rider. Oh, right. Now we were able to catch a ride on lightning rod. We went the single rider line. We only had to wait behind 3 other people, so not too bad. About a 10-minute wait. Now we're on our way over to the country fair side of things. See if anything's changed over there. But that's right there to the left of it. Dog and taters. That little cut in. There's normally a little stand there, a little display, but that's been removed. Let's head down my little side path here and avoid all the traffic and get back into the country fair this way. You can see as we're heading up here by the Heart Song Theater, they've got the giant parachute out like we used to do back in primary school during gym, recess, things like that. Here's something I don't think I've ever really noticed. They got a bear market where you get to create your own little custom bear. Let's take a walk inside here and look around. And over here to the left in the corner is where you're going to be creating the bears. I got 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can see here it's going to cost $19.99 to create your own custom bear, but it looks like you can also do other styles of animals, like a reindeer, a hippo, sheep right here, different color bears. Neat. Here also they got a bunch of random outfits, accessories for the bears. So if you have little ones, bring them up here to the store right across from the train depot. I don't know if you can see it out the window there, but it's right across, and right to the left as you enter you get the whole little Create a Bear section. Oh, we got the classic sheriff badges with your names on it here. They always have it close, but never with a Y, always an I. Now if you also have a train enthusiast in the family, this is also a good place that you can grab some different apparel or even souvenirs like coffee mugs, shot glasses, tumblers, all sorts of little things here, long sleeves. They got a lot of shirts and even a hoodie right here. So if you got somebody that enjoys some trains, pop up in here and grab them some merchandise as well. It's a really nice shirt. You can see the long sleeves, they're only $19.99. That's actually not a bad deal at all. We might have to grab one of these. That's a steal for most long sleeves. Yeah, they also got some reusable shopping bags, the little lanyards if you got a day ticket or want to keep your season pass out and handy. Okay, now over here on this side we have some really cool things. They have a tiny hair dryer which is USB powered, a leaf blower, so that way if you want to clean off like your desk, toolboxes, a little marquee, but then you got a little vacuum too that you can also clean up with. And these run $16.99 and pretty neat actually. Now over on the opposite side of that store is going to be something more catered to the little ones. Got a lot of kid clothes, toys, things like that on this side of the store. It's also nice and air conditioned in here, so if you want to get out of the heat for a minute, just pop in here and look around. A lot of cool stuff. Some of the world's smallest objects up here as well. We even got Legos. This is the outside of that store, and you can see right here it is called Temples Mercantile. That's going to be located directly across from the train depot, so if you want to beat the heat and get out of the sun for a minute, pop in there and do a little shopping. Got a lot of cool little objects and definitely a lot of things to keep the kids occupied through the park. Here's something too as we're walking up to Aunt Granny's that I don't believe they had before, but this nice new fancy digital little menu board. Rolls through shows some of the food options you can get. Looks delicious, and now I'm hungry, so that's fun. But don't know if that's brand new or I just really have been that clueless, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't here too long ago. Alright guys, now I think today we're gonna give the fried fish hush puppies a chance. And you can see this one runs $12.99, so if you have your little summer tasting pass, definitely choose this as one of the options. Alright guys, now for this tasting pass option, we grabbed the fish and hush puppies. You see, you get one big giant fillet here, a couple of lemon wedges to squeeze on it, a side of tartar sauce, and looks like 6 little hush puppies. We'll dig in here and see how this tastes. Alright, let's dig in on our first bite here. We're gonna go with one of the hush puppies. Super, super crispy on the outside, real soft on the inside. These are excellent. Then we're gonna take a piece of the flounder here, a little fillet. Hot. Got a little bit more of a fishy taste than the normal fish and chips, I feel like, but not much. Just pretty much resembles the same typical fish they always have. Just instead of chips, you get hush puppies, which I don't mind. I like hush puppies a little bit more. Now you can see how big the fillet is. This is definitely a meal that 2 adults could easily share, but definitely one you want to use your tasting pass option on because it runs $12.99, so making it one of the more heavily priced items for the festival here. So definitely worth it. So delicious. Alright guys, now we just finished up that fried fish and hush puppies. Definitely worth using one of your tasting pass options on because that thing was phenomenal. Fish wasn't too fishy, the hush puppies were on point, and if you haven't tried it yet, I suggest doing it. It's right there in the little market square. You're right beside the giant water hose fountain. Can't miss it. Now the other day, I believe it was Monday, I was here and you can see they're already starting to hang the Christmas lights. Throw a little clip in there real quick of them actually hanging them. But when you're here in the Christmas months and you see how much this park is lit up, you'll understand why they start hanging them this early, because it takes several months to get this park to full lit up capacity. Now I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and make our way through the Emporium and back to the vehicle. We got a long trek ahead of us to get all the way back to parking lot D. Alright guys, now we are on our way out of the park. Just wanted to pop in, have a casual little stroll around day. Didn't really have much planned. We did get to pop on the lightning rod once. It was only about a 10-minute wait, so that's always a fun thing if you can take advantage of it. Got to try the fried fish and hush puppies. The hush puppies were phenomenal. Definitely do that. But if you have the tasting pass here for the summer festival, make sure you use that as one of your options. It runs $12.99, so a little pricey. And then other than that, we just kind of strolled around. Didn't really see much going on. Aunt Granny's got that new digital billboard, I do believe. Can't remember if that's new or not. Don't quote me on that, but if it isn't new, comment down below, let me know. But as always, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, help me build up, and I will see everybody on the next adventure. Peace.